I look like Olaf, the snowman, or Randy from Christmas Story. And Charissa looks like an F1 wife. Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. I am currently looking up the best quotes from Four Christmases.
Oh my gosh.
God.
You guys, we have great news. Welcome everybody to the pregame. On the big show this week, hold this one, so funny. On the big show this week, we are going to talk all about some of our favorite holiday traditions as kids, just funny anecdotal stuff that we have from growing up, but also do we use gift bags? Do we recycle gift bags? Do we wrap presents? All that kind of stuff, all your holiday questions and more will be answered on the big show, including what our favorite holiday movie was. Erin's laughing because we already talked about it. Four Christmases is right up there. What's one of the lines? Go.
Woman, do your job and swaddle that baby.
Anyone that hasn't seen Four Christmases, yes, it's not up there with Home Alone and Elf and Bad Santa, but God, on Erin and I's power ranking list of Christmas movies, it is top 4 easily because Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, Kristen Chenoweth, it's so funny.
Kristen Chenoweth,
watch it if you haven't seen it,
is just fire when she's like, Jackson made a stinky or something like that. She's just bouncing him and like she's attracted to Brad and she's like, God, it's great. It's so good. It is freaking hilarious.
A jump.
Brad.
We got a jump. Cutie cake.
Because she knows how to lie. She goes,
It's so funny. As the calendar has turned to December, we are obviously very excited about the holidays. I have my Griswold version, not the OG version with the Black Hawk on it, but Marty Moose because you get it.
That's
if you get
me.
it. If you don't, I don't have time to explain it. Here we go. Pre-game. Normally we answer you guys' questions. As I mentioned, we will do that on the big show, talking all things holiday. So thank you guys for asking those questions. But right now, Erin and I had fantastic games for Thanksgiving and for Black Friday. We also have incredible games coming up. So kind of a quick little recap of Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Start us off, sister.
well, health-wise.
You were working on a holiday.
Yeah, health-wise, came home after the Philadelphia-Dallas game, which seems like 2 months ago, and wanted to come home, spend time with the fam jam before I had to head back to Detroit for Thanksgiving. Got home. I know we recorded something. My kid has full-blown croup. Wow. That whole...
I didn't even know what that was.
Oh my,
I know that's like a kid thing.
I.
Why is it just a kid thing?
Not sure. Great question. Don't have the answers, but man, it is scary.
So what is it? What is it?
Well, I don't want to offend anyone because I only know what
You're not a doctor.
thought I knew. They have a really crazy sounding cough that kind of sounds like a bark, but you really have to watch them throughout the night just to make sure it doesn't progress. You're not in the ER, any things like that. So that whole thing is super scary. Plus you got to get him to breathe like this kind of thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Then I started to feel like I was coming down with something on Wednesday, head to Detroit, Thanksgiving Thursday, holy moly. But game wise, it was just a vibe.
Great.
Like it was so great. We were talking, Eric Shanks, the president of Fox Sports, love him so much. Grateful to work for him. Just what a vibe like Detroit is. Ford Field, you're going to be there next week, which I'm so excited about. They've got the whole thing. Like it. Listen, I've done some games in Detroit over the years, and the vibe, as you can imagine, since Dan Campbell and crew came, has just shifted. It's so much fun. The intro.
I think I worked 10 of those 0-16 games. I mean, any Lions fan knows that there was a long time coming. There was a long lull of bad football. So it's nice to see that city, come back. And I know that they obviously ended up losing that game, and they need to sort of turn the corner. I have them, as you mentioned, against the Cowboys, so it'll be a great game. But yeah, Lions football and that whole scene, describe it. Describe what it's like during Thanksgiving, though, because the tradition and everything in an NFC North matchup, like the Packers, like I bet it's just like energy. I've never been there for that.
You know what was fun and what was kind of interesting about the whole thing this year is how much was at stake with this game, the NFC North divisional game, like you said, and talking to the teams about just the quick turnaround, and you think about the players and what they have to do. They usually have a whole week. You know this from Thursday Night Football and how I used to work. They would normally have a whole week. So it's not much they can coach, not much new stuff they can put in. The players are going quick on trying to get their bodies ready. And they're not complaining about it, but they're just saying like what a different week it is. And then the game is so important, the magnitude of it all. They know each other so well. That was the part that was really interesting this time around. How physical, how fast that Green Bay defense was just amazing to watch.
Swarm.
They scored both touchdowns on fourth downs that they had at the in the second quarter.
Going for 3 for 3 on fourth down. That's usually a Dan Campbell thing. Like we're gonna go for it. Yeah, he was. And wait, hold on. I was wondering what it's like. So post game, they come out with like all the turducken, all the stuff. Like, how does that? Walk me through that real quick.
Well, what part? Like how to organize it?
When? How do you know? I mean, like, do we know we're getting, obviously, Jordan Love had 4 touchdowns. We're talking to him. We're talking to Micah. But like, are you getting like, who's communicating that? And when's this table coming out there? And how's that all happening? Like within the 5 minutes after the game's over?
Yeah. So the table basically the table is in one spot. So, like regardless of what team it is, they're going to meet there. And then we have the crew, that's in charge of the turducken and all of that, getting it all ready to go and all that. And it was last year with Dallas. Micah actually was a part of the celebration, our turducken celebration. And he was saying there needs to be sauce. So this year, not even thinking it was going to be Micah, we had a ton of sauce, which was great. So that was really good. And then, it's fast. You have the MVP for the John Madden MVP award. And then you like a lot of guys there. You like a lot of bodies. So you get a leg and you get a leg and you get a leg. And
it's just cute. I thought it was the
really
whole tradition of that.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really
very
fun.
Mm-hmm. Black Friday, great matchup. Unless you're an Eagles fan, you were not happy with the outcome. But how about them Chicago Bears as we sit here on a Monday recording our pregame, which airs on Tuesday? Nothing will change because it's the Monday night game won't affect the NFC standings. The Chicago Bears are the best team in the NFC right now. It's
exciting.
Full stop there.
Great.
It's great. It is. Again, we've said this all year long, but with all the different, the parity of the league and all these, the bottom is now the top and the top's the bottom. And we don't know if Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or all these, the former MVPs are going to be in the playoffs, just based on how this whole thing's going to shake out. So the next few weeks get very exciting. Schedule wise, I'm headed to Detroit this week for Cowboys Lions, which is going to be a massive game. Can the Eagles stay on top of the NFC East with the way that they're playing? Can the Cowboys catch them? I mean, there's just like so much at stake over the next few weeks. You're headed for another huge NFC North game between the Packers and the Bears, which is awesome. They play each other 2 times in 3 weeks, which you'll have both of those games.
I have both, and I know what she's doing right now.
She's looking up the weather. I know what she's doing. She's looking up the current field temp. I'm going to tell you while you look that up. I am ill-equipped for these cold games. I try to be all cute and end up freezing my ass off at these games. And so I should take a page out of my girl's book over here, who is like the queen of cold. And you know how to do it with a heated vest and all of the stuff. And you're always prepared. So what do we got? What is the temperature at Kick?
In Green Bay for this monster divisional matchup, high of 20. It's a 325 kick. So we'll probably be about 15. Low of 4. We were talking, Chris and I were talking
low of 4.
We were talking last night, Chris and I was just saying, like, I know she was cold in Philly, but she handled it so well. And I said, that's the difference between Carissa and I. Carissa, I look like like Olaf, the snowman, or Randy from Christmas Story. And Charissa looks like an F1 wife. Like she looks like a super European model,
You're
you know?
crazy.
And I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, Kevin and Tom, I'm over here at Lambeau Field. Like a loser. So
no, you are smart. And I'm trying to be like, thinking it's not going to be as cold as it is. And sweet Ryan Fitzpatrick has to give me his jacket at the end of the game. I don't know.
God.
All of those boys sat up there with the exception of Tony and didn't even have an overcoat on. And I looked at them.
The players
like,
that you had, come on, didn't even put a jacket on. That was crazy.
Kyle Guy and DeAndre Swift. I said, do you guys need a jacket? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, and I know that they had just run their ass off. So they were still like, their legs were definitely warm considering the way that they ran uncharacteristically all over a Vic Fangio defense, because that is an aberration. That never happens to see that many yards on the ground against a defense like his. So it'll be very interesting. I mean, I'm saying what we all know, but the next couple weeks in the NFL as we, turn the calendar to December, this is the time. It's now or never.
It's going to be great. Our schedule we have coming up on Fox is fire. Like you said, we have Chicago at Green Bay. We have Lions at Rams. We then go to Chicago for Green Bay at Chicago. After that, I believe we're doing Eagles, Philly. Like, it's just what a time.
You're doing Eagles, Bills?
Yeah.
Eagles, Bills. Right?
Eagles at Philly. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Eagles at Buffalo.
I know.
Yeah, so much fun.
We also have on Thursday night, we have Rams Seahawks, which will be massive. Week 16 in Seattle, Rams Seahawks, both of these teams sitting there at the top of the division. And, the Rams losing to Carolina, again, with a double, they were, supposed to win by double digits. But I don't know. It's just, I'm not worried about the Rams, that's for sure. And I'm definitely not worried about Matthew Stafford and company. But I don't know.
Did you see DeMarcus Lawrence's quote?
No,
look it up after the game. They were just, talking about lining up and playing guys. It's just, I look at quotes like that and I'm like, the NFL is awesome.
I'm like, it's so fun.
Allowed to say that word on television. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Ho, 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 ho. 'Tis the season.
That's what Mackie says.
I don't know what you were thinking. But yeah, it is going to be awesome as it always is. But it just feels like even more so this year because there is so many teams that are in the mix. It's going to be great. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the pregame. As I mentioned off the top, we have a special holiday edition. We will, it's so hot in here. My skin's like burning up. We will talk about all things holiday. So join us on the big show and love you all.
Love you. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.